Boy, am I glad I called that guy.
Good old Adam Sandler.
Okay. I wish he'd make a good movie again. That'd be nice.
Yeah, it's been a little while.
Do you think Adam Sandler movies were good because we were younger and dumber, or because he was actually good?
No, he used up all of his ideas already.
I want to be a billionaire like he is.
I don't think he's a billionaire.
Mike, over under 8.5 years, starting today, will Mitch and Mike on the mic become a $1 billion corporation?
Over under?
Over under 8.5 years.
I'm gonna go with the over.
Ooh, this balls out.
As in, it's gonna take more.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I was thinking
That's the
under.
over.
Hey, but that's your prerogative.
Yep.
I blame you though.
Over.
You don't seem to care.
Not that I don't care, Mitch.
I post on my Facebook and Twitter all the time about these. You don't seem to do anything.
Because I don't have Twitter and I don't give a shit about Facebook.
I gotta talk to you about your business savvy.
Oh, that's
Now,
funny because
your
I bet
culinary-
I've had more
Your culinary
business training than you
savory.
have.
Oh, no, you haven't.
Really? What was your degree in?
Human resources and industrial relations.
Mine was
strictly
food service
business.
entrepreneurship.
Yeah? How many
Yeah.
businesses have you started?
One. I've opened 3 different restaurants.
What do you mean one? Not your own.
Yeah, I started one of my own.
What's it called?
I never.
Mike's Pizzeria Pie Castle.
No, I was gonna sell college textbooks.
How did that go?
Never quite got it off the ground.
Ooh, so it looks like we're tied.
More ideas than you.
I've got a lot of ideas.
How many businesses have you opened?
0.
I've opened 3. They weren't mine, but I opened them.
Yeah, so we're gonna round those down to 0.
No, that's 3 different businesses I've opened.
I've got a great idea. I'm gonna be on Shark Tank, but I can't give it away right now because it would give away my idea.
You don't have the patent yet?
What's that?
The patent?
Oh,
Yeah.
I like to pat myself on the back every once in a while when I do a good job.
Do you have it?
Is that what you called? Is that what it's called?
The patent.
Oh, patent. Like
The
you put
hell
the
is wrong with you?
I thought you said pat on the back, like you did a good job.
No.
Oh, okay.
Patent.
What's your patent? I got one.
What's
Oh,
yours?
I got an idea.
What is it?
I can't tell you, or else someone's gonna steal it.
Well, if you have it, the patent, then it shouldn't matter.
I don't have it yet.
Well, that's what I kept asking
I'm
you.
putting the final touches on it.
I kept asking you that, and you kept not answering.
Putting the final touches on it.
Well, if you're putting the final touches on it, nobody's going to be able to beat you to it. So,
You want me to tell you?
yes.
All right. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hire dwarfs
Okay.
to go around in squared circles and wrestle each other. It's gonna be midget wrestling. No one's ever thought of that before.
And it's gone. Mine now. I fooled you. Fooled
See,
you.
this is the point. I told you I shouldn't have said it to anybody. Now you.
Yep. You
and everybody
lose.
else. Everybody else is
You
gonna be-
lose.
All right, bro. What's next on the list? My patent idea is gone.
Twitter tales.
Ooh, so I started doing this. I did it once about 3 months ago when I last logged onto Twitter, but I did it today again. I like to message, or I like to make posts and tag famous people,
All right.
and in relevance to what they do and what the profession is, in hopes of getting a retweet and or a favorite. And so a few months ago, I had sent a Twitter message to our pal Tyler Ennis,
Good old T.
and I said, "Hey Tyler, remember that time? Remember that time on the court I showed you how to do the under the legs layup?"
You did not.
Yeah, of course I did.
Oh, man. And?
I didn't hear anything back.
Of course not.
But I just did one today.
And?
It was to Seth Rogen.
Okay.
Let me pull it up.
Oh, boy.
I think it's pretty good.
Oh,
Because I try to make it.
oh, jeez.
I try to make it like trollish, But I also want to try to make it a little bit like it's a little believable.
You know what I always think of, especially when you brought up Tyler Ennis?
What'd you think of?
Your buddy when he ran into Craig Forth.
Oh,
Played Mortal Kombat.
woo!
Where was that?
Oh, that when he ran into Craig Forth?
Yeah, Craig Forth was playing Mortal Kombat.
I don't
then
know.
he went
I
up.
do not know the Mortal Kombat part of the story, but
All right, maybe that was somebody else.
We were in the gas station, and my buddy. Let me get his Twitter handle so I get a little Twitter action.
Because maybe there was somebody else who ran into Craig Forth who was playing it, and it was just apparently pretty good, kicking ass at it.
So yeah, it's my friend from college.
Who's about what you said, like
It's
5'4".
It's Nozalawa at NOSLLIWHSOJ. Again, Twitter at NOSLLIWHSOJ.
Okay.
So we were at the down on Erie Boulevard and Thompson Road at the gas station, and we went in there. We were grabbing beer or something, and we saw none other than point-scoring,
7-footer,
game-winning 7-footer Craig Forth,
national champion,
national Syracuse basketball champion Craig Forth in Nozalawa. Woo! Challenged him to a game of one-on-one basketball.
That's right.
You know what he did?
Declined.
He gave a. It's going to be a good transition. He gave a shredder laugh.
Well, again,
From Turtles
how
in
tall
Time.
was your buddy?
He's like 4'8".
Yes.
He's like 4'8". I mean, yeah, that's about right. 4'8".
All right. Hey, challenged the 7-foot Craig Forth to a game of one-on-one.
Yeah, Craig Forth. I don't think he took him seriously. I mean, I could be wrong.
I probably wouldn't either.
You could be wrong. But, again, back until... Wait a second. Did I not gonna go through? Oh, here we go. So, remember, we started talking about how I tweet celebrities. Realistic but trolling-esque type
Seth
tweets.
Rogen.
Seth Rogen. Sorry about that time I was your gaffer and spilled the Diet Pop in your trousers.
Gaffer?
Gaffer. You know what a gaffer is?
I do not.
They hold the boom mics.
Oh, okay.
So remember that time I hold the boom mic over you and I spilled your Diet Pop on your trousers? See, Seth Rogen's one of those guys. He might get stoned. He's going to be like, did some guy ever spill soda on me? All I'm looking for is a retweet. And then I just did one, Chris Ballou, the lead singer and is it get bass or bass guitar player of the President of the United States?
Yeah.
I tweeted him and I said, when starting off, is it best to play the 2-string, 1-string, or no-string guitar?
No string.
No string?
Oh, yeah.
You plug them all into the back porch?
Yeah. That's right.
Nice. All right.
Next
so
up.
I'm going to continue So here's a question for you, Mike. If you had to name one or two celebrities that I should try to
follow,
encapsulate. No, I don't follow them.
Oh.
See, I'm not a little bitch like that.
Irritate.
I don't know. I'm not a little bitch like that. I don't follow them. They follow me because they realize the wrong they've done me.
So you're trying to get somebody to follow you, a celebrity to follow you.
Yeah, just by tweeting them a ridiculous story.
Steve Weatherford.
Steve Weatherford, the punter.
Yep.
Steve Weatherford, the punter for the New York Jets. Oh, that's great. Now
that's a good one.
So here's the thing: what should be the story? Remember the time I was in the punt pass kick competition and you told me, "Great job, bro"?
No, you got to make it with him. You got to make it weird because he's a character. You got to go out there with him.
It's got to be something related to football.
It's
something
weird enough. It's
he
got to
might
be weird, but like clean.
He's embarrassed to not remember, but he'd acknowledge. That's the thing I'm trying to do.
Do you remember that time?
Let's pull him up on Twitter right now.
Do you remember that time I ran into you after so-and-so game? Like, make it like... I don't know. Like the Green Bay game in 2000 2004.
And what happened? I can't just say I ran into the guy. That's boring.
You shit your pants. In front of him. You shook his hand, and as you did that, you shit your pants.
See, he'd remember something like that. Now, if I say I farted, that'd be a different story.
I mean, it's not...
Remember that
you didn't
time?
Stay there.
Remember that time after the playoff game I gave you a high five and I farted?
See, that's too vague.
Yeah, but that's the point,
it's gotta be. Well, that's the thing. It's gotta be something where
because
you'd be like,
here's the thing.
Holy shit! Why don't I remember this?
He's gonna remember someone shitting his pants, but it's possible that someone farted when they slapped his hand in a high five.
Farting isn't good enough, though. Farting isn't unique enough.
All right.
What about got a boner?
That's
I high fived you and I got a boner.
What if I high fived him with my boner?
See, he's gonna remember that.
No one ever forgets a high five with a
right.
boner. No one ever forgets getting a high five with a rock hard cock.
That's right. But it was like you high fived him and then you just kind of acted awkward and left. It was like, yeah, it's because I got a huge boner from it and I don't know why.
I'm gonna tweet Henrik Lundqvist and be like, yo, remember the time I took a picture of you with my girlfriend?
See, well, that actually happened.
Boring.
Be more funny.
More funny.
All right, so I'm supposed to give you another person to do it to.
All right. Well, no, hold on.
How about
hold on, Steve Weatherford. I'm gonna ask the loyal fans of the Mitch and Mike on the Mic podcast.
Yeah, all 8 of them.
Give me an idea. You want to see me tweet Steve Weatherford, the New York Giants NFL football punter all-star? Was he an all-star? I don't know.
Pro Bowler?
Was he a
No.
Pro Bowl and all-star?
No.
Anyways, the starting punter for the NFL New York Football Giants.
There you go.
You want me to tweet him with something a little ridiculous and a little funny? Let me know what I should tweet him, and I will.
All right, so the other one, all right, I got 2 for you. One.
That's a dose for those watching the World Cup.
That's right.
Mexican.
One of them you're probably not gonna like. The other one you're gonna love.
Let's hear
I'm
it.
gonna go with the one that you don't like first.
I'll be the judge.
Tom Cruise.
You want me to tweet Tom Cruise?
Yeah.
All right.
Looking for a response. You got to troll him. The second one.
Okay.
Kenny Mayne.
Kenny who?
Kenny Mayne, the old SportsCenter guy who does
ESPN?
wacky shit. Yeah. You know who Kenny Mayne is.
Yeah, I remember. That's a tough one though. Tom Cruise.
Why is Kenny Mayne a tough one? Because now, he's still associated with ESPN, but every time he's on, it's total a joke kind of thing. So if you send him something crazy,
So let me search Tom. I like the Tom Cruise idea right now. So Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise. Well, there he is, verified. So I already know what I'm going to tweet him right now.
What's that?
I'm going to type it out.
How's Katie Holmes' pussy?
Dude, that's ridiculous. They haven't been together in so long.
I know.
So here we go.
How was?
So here we go. Can you come over here and hold my mic for me? No, don't worry about it. I got it.
Good, thank you.
I got it. So Tom Cruise. Hey, bud. Remember when I built you the podium to stand on because you were a bit shorter than your I lost it. Than your
Podium?
co-star.
Oh.
And you signed it for me. Hashtag great times. Oh.
That could be. That's
Re-
probably too obvious.
Remember when? Okay, my mouse went backwards. Hey, bud. I see. I start with "Hey, bud."
Bud, I don't know if Bud's the right way to go.
It initiates friendship. He's gonna remember this vague story this time.
But I don't know
Tom
if Bud's
Cruise.
the right way.
Hey, bud. Remember when I built you the podium to stand on because you were a bit shorter than your co-star?
too obvious. It's too much of a troll. You're never going to get a response.
I got to spell co-star right.
That would help.
15. Hashtag great times. I like the hashtag great times. I gotta delete Hey Bud, not because it's not good, because I got too many characters.
Oh.
At Tom Cruise. Remember when I built you the podium to stand on because you were a bit shorter than your co-star? I'll say not and you signed it.
Then you signed it?
You signed it.
And you signed it.
And not for me, just you signed it.
And you signed it.
All right, got it. Remember the one I built you the podium to stand on because you were a bit shorter than your co-star? Hashtag great times. Beautiful. Right under the character limit. I'm on Twitter at Mitch Jarvis84 if you want to follow my tweets to celebrities. At Tom Cruise, remember when I built you the podium to stand on because you were a bit shorter than your co-star? Hashtag great times. Tweet. This is gonna be great. I'm gonna get every one of Tom
You're not
Cruise's
gonna
followers,
get shit.
and I'm gonna have 1 million followers probably by the end of the week.
Week and a half tops.
All right, bro. What's next on the sheet?
Oh, let's see. We have Syracuse Stacks.
Oh, that's right. So, I want to introduce a new segment to the Mission Mike on the Mic podcast. Hashtag MMOTM.
Oh, boy.
We are living in the greater upstate New York city of Syracuse.
That's right.
We want to see how does your city or town stack up against the great Syracuse, New York, and or / its regional neighbors. So I've got one for you, Mikey. Watch this one. So on a very nice quick search of Syracuse.com, I've got a little bit of a headline for you.
Okay.
Ithaca bail jumper nabbed in Pennsylvania after posting for newspaper's Q&A feature, police say. Let me tell you. Let me read this to you. Again, Syracuse.com. In Bloomsburg, Pennsylvania, an alleged bail jumper from upstate New York was arrested in his Pennsylvania college campus after he posed for a news photographer, and the police spotted his picture in the paper. Authorities caught up with Jacob Close, 25, after he took part in the Bloomsburg Press Enterprise's weekly, quote, Your Opinion, unquote, feature, answering a question about the controversy over the Washington Redskins names. Call back!
Wait.
Call back.
Hold on.
You know what a callback is?
Yes, I do, but hold on.
You got one.
The kid did something illegal, and that's why the cops are going after him?
Oh, yeah. He did something illegal.
Okay, because you didn't mention that part.
I'm getting there. His picture, you cut me off right before the next paragraph.
But that's kind of important to mention in the beginning.
It's kind of important not to cut me off during the middle of a news story.
It's kind of important to what's the word I'm looking for? To frame it right. To put it in the correct order.
I am keeping the audience on their heels.
No,
baby.
That's something
I am
important
keeping the
enough that you have to
toes and their heels.
At this point, I had no idea what the fuck you were talking about because you didn't put that in.
You jumped in.
You gotta put it in earlier. That's what I'm saying.
I'm reading the article. Close jumped bail in a drug and drunken driving case in Ithaca, New York. Again, Ithaca. A little south of Syracuse, but we're going to count it in upstate in the Syracuse area.
No, it is not in the same area. It's an hour away.
You know how big the country is? It's a big country. We've got listeners all over.
Yeah,
Close jump bail in a drunken driving case in Ithaca, New York, several years ago, police said. The Press Enterprise reported he was arrested Sunday at Bloomberg University Student Recreation Center. University police knew Close was wanted, but weren't aware of his on-campus status of the summer until his photo was published. Close was held on $25,000 bail pending his extradition to New York court records. Blah, 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 blah. So, listeners out there, can you beat the idiot who skipped bail in the Cuse, was found in Ithaca because he was posted for a newspapers, quote-unquote, question and answer forum post.
Well, I know Cincinnati can.
Here's a question for you. What do you think his Q&A was about? And this is the callback.
I'm going to go with the name the Redskins because you already mentioned it.
You're so good, Mike.
Yeah.
You are on top of the ball. Finally. It's been
You can't
years.
tell we already did the power hour.
Years, finally.
Yeah.
And you're finally on top of it. But yes, and you know the embarrassing part?
What's that?
Mr. Jake Close, 25. This was his question of, should the NFL's team, Washington Redskins, change its name? Jake Close responded with the most cheesy and dumb answer that everyone's already thought of. I think they should keep the same name, but change their mascot to a potato.
You made that up, right?
No, it's right there.
Wow.
It's right there on the link.
I'm glad he's going to jail.
Yeah, no fooling. Drugs and drunk driving, I don't care.
And a potato.
Cheesy potato joke? See ya.
Done.
See ya.
Retard.
See ya.
All right.
So, that is our first entry into Syracuse Stack. How does Syracuse stack up against your city or town?
Yeah.
Tell us, in your general area, if you can beat the Jake Close, Redskins to potato, jumping bail, being arrested for posting in the Q&A column of his local college newspaper. If you can beat that, send us a link on Facebook or send me a tweet on Twitter at MitchJarvis84. Michael?
All right. No, that sounds good. That right there.
What was that noise? What was that noise? What was that noise?
Yeah, dude, I'm done.
You done?
Yeah.
What's wrong, bro?
I'm tired. I'm just not feeling it. I feel like I gotta perform.
Oh.
I don't wanna.
He doesn't wanna.
Yeah, sorry.
We didn't do our thing. 11 things.
I know.
Let's do the 11 things.
Oh.
We'll do the 11 things.
Can we do it tomorrow?
Short break. Come back. 11 things that make you a man. We got to do it. It's been promised to the listeners. They've paid great money for this. We got to do it. First, salt potatoes.